This is Tank Spencer with 570 WWNC, taking actually my first bus ride in the city of Asheville ever. We are on the number 4 bus heading out toward the Kenilworth area, and here with me on the bus is Angela. And Angela, you take the bus quite often, you said?
Yes.
Now, is it your main mode of transportation?
It's my only mode of transportation.
Okay. Just wanted to find out from you, how easy do you find the bus system to, try to figure out which bus to take and where you're going and all that kind of stuff?
Well, it's quite easy if you've been riding on for a while, and it ain't hard. You just have to ask the drivers at the station. They all let you know.
And do you find the schedules? I mean, are they to your liking? I mean, do they run long enough? What do you think?
Yeah. A lot of people don't agree with that, but they run just fine for me.
Okay. Now, there have been criticism in the past of people saying that the buses don't run late enough at night. Do you run into that situation?
I hear people say that, but it don't bother me that they don't run late.
Right. Now, so you use the transit system for everything?
Yes.
And how often would you say you take the bus?
45 days a week.
Several times in a day?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. What do you think about the price of a bus fare?
I think it's fair, yes.
You think it is fair? All right. Well, so if you could give the transit system a grade, what would you give it?
I would give it a good grade.
Give it a good grade?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I appreciate it. Thank you, man. All right, Glenn, now you say you take the bus every day.
Every day.
Right. All right. Well, I just wanted to find out from you, what is your impression of the bus system? Do you think is it easy to navigate, find which bus you need to take and all that?
Oh yeah, it's easy to find which bus to take. But see, I have a question about the whole situation. The question I have don't even pertain to me. I'm saying they talking about stopping the buses from going into apartment complexes, and I'm like wondering, how are the older people that live in the complexes gonna get to the bus? See, 'cause I can walk anywhere I want to. I can walk all over Asheville. I ain't got this don't even pertain to me. But I wonder how they're gonna cope with getting to the buses.
Right. Now, with trying to figure out the bus schedule and everything, I was looking at it myself. I've never had to take the bus before. I'm just going through the schedule trying to figure out, okay, if I was going to go from point A to point B, I had to take 6 different buses. I got to stop here, wait for this one to come, all that kind of stuff. Do you find that difficult to try to figure out, to plan out your route?
There's always someone around to tell you which bus to get on. If you're at the transit center, they are very helpful in telling you which bus to get on.
Right.
It's just a matter of getting there on time.
Right.
That's the problem, getting there on time.
Okay. Well, and have you found that some of the buses do the buses do a good job of running on time?
Few of them.
A few.
But there's quite a few that's always late. And they make people miss buses, and they have to wait long periods of time for the next bus. But, yeah.
Well, I'll ask you, what do you think, what kind of grade would you give the city's bus system?
What kind of grade would I give? A D.
A D?
Yes.
Well,
and that's stretching it real, giving them the benefit of the doubt.
Oh, wow. So what is the, let me get out of this way. Large package moving through. What is your biggest knock on the system?
My biggest knock on the system is if you're not at one point where they have a bus stop, they won't stop and pick you up. But nobody wants to stand at that spot for 20-30 minutes while the bus is 20-30 minutes late. Some people just decide the bus is 20-30 minutes late. They don't know if they're coming or not, so they start walking. By the time they start walking, the bus comes.
Right.
And they don't pick them up.
All right, now, Margaret, what are your thoughts about the bus system? Do you find that the schedules and things like that are easy to figure out to get to where you're going?
Yeah, if not, I ask ask a driver or ask in the transfer station.
Mm-hmm. Now, one of the things that I've found that from talking to people about their experiences, they've all said that the bus staff is really nice and more than willing to help. Have you found? I guess you found the same thing.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
That people are more than willing to help you out and find out what bus you need to be on and all of that. All the drivers are real nice.
They're polite and nice. Yeah, they not crabby. You run into a crabby one. That's very, very unusual. You know.
Okay. What do you think about the fares? Are they fair?
Yeah, I think so. I hope they don't go up a lot because they're saying they have to get new management. But I can afford it. I'm on Social Security. So I said it's a blessing. What the bus fares are here.
Right.
Because
okay.
I can't run a car. I can't afford it.
Right. Well, it must help too that all this week's free.
Yeah. Well, that's not just that. When you get a bus pass a month, it still is economical.
Right.
It's not too expensive. You couldn't run a car for $7.50 a month. You can't do it. I used to have a car. When I retired, I decided, even though I can afford to buy a car, I don't want it. I don't want the upkeep. I don't want the tags. I don't want the insurance. This is an easier way for me to go. I just dress warm.
Okay. All right. Now, if you were to give the City of Asheville bus system a grade, what would you give them?
An A.
An A?
Yeah.
All right. Good deal. I appreciate it.
All right.
All right, Connie. So do you ride the bus all the time, or?
Yes.
All right. Just wanted to find out what is your experience like? How do you think it's easy to figure out how to get from point A to point B?
It's not bad because since they're running like every hour or every hour to the hour, every 30 minutes to the hour, it's not bad. It's just that it just takes you so long to get to where you're going.
Right.
And then if you miss a bus, then you got another hour to wait. Which something you can do in about 15 minutes is going to take you 2 hours to do it. But outside of that, it's okay. They're making some changes. I'm new here, so it's an adjustment for me from back home where every 15 to 20 minutes you had a bus coming. So it's different.
Where are you from?
Kansas City, Missouri.
Kansas City? Well, a larger city like that, I'm sure has has a.
We have a couple of buses that run every hour there, because of the distance and where they're going. But here it's all of them.
Right.
And then the only thing I don't like is that they don't have Sunday services. You're just at home on Sundays.
Right.
So.
Well, let me ask you, what do you think about the fares? Are they fair enough?
Yeah, the fares are reasonable. I think if you come out better, you would come out better getting a monthly pass. Because at the end of the day, if you count up how many times you spend in an hour, and then you add that up a week,
right, you
end up paying more than what the pass would be for a month.
Right. Now, what has been your experience with the transit staff? Have they been?
They're wonderful to me. I don't know about anyone else, but they're good to me.
Right.
Because I make myself known.
Right. Okay, I got you.
So,
now, I will ask you this: there have been a few stories, over the last couple of years, I guess, just here and there, stories about, some drivers getting into some issues with things, and there's been wrecks. Not very many, but there've been a wreck here and there. Does that concern you in a transit system?
It doesn't bother me because I mean things like that's gonna happen. And it's not, drivers are like regular drivers, They're bound to have an accident here or two, or somebody's going to distract them or something. But they're just everyday people, just like regular drivers.
All right.